guys, welcome back to our channel. Today is going to be another Bible study with us, and today we're starting a new Bible study. What we're doing is we're going back to like the typical childhood Bible stories and restudying them as adults so that we can better understand them and maybe learn some more of the details that got left out when we were children. So today's Bible study is going to be Samson and Delilah. Delilah. I like saying that.
I named my cat Delilah.
It's a cute name. I had that cat. And then I returned that cat, and it ran away. It was a sad story for Delilah.
This story takes place in Judges chapter 16. So I'm going to read verses 1 through 3, and they say, Samson went to Gaza, and there he saw a prostitute, and he went into her. The Gazites were told, Samson has come here, and they surrounded the place and set an ambush for him all night at the gate of the city. They kept quiet all night, saying, Let us wait till the light of the morning, then we will kill him. But Samson lay till midnight, and at midnight he rose and took hold of the doors of the gate of the city and the two posts and pulled them up, the bar and all, and put them on his shoulders and carried them to the top of the hill that is in front of Hebron. We could have done Samson defeats the Philistines with the jawbone of the donkey.
So Samson had some business to take care of in Gaza. And so he went to Gaza and was
taking care of business.
Then the Gazaites were told by someone that Samson is in their city. They all waited for him at the gate of the city that night, and they were going to kill him.
Samson waited until midnight, and then he went to the gate, and he ended up picking it up and carrying all of it on his shoulders to a hill in front of Hebron. So,
Hebron or Hebron?
Samson is mighty strong.
So I wonder, like, were they all standing there when he did that?
I feel like they either probably fell asleep or they left because it says let's wait until the light of morning to kill him. So...
Okay, so then verses 4 through 6 say, After this he loved a woman in the valley of Sorek, whose name was Delilah. And the Lord of the Philistines came up to her and said to her, the lords of the Philistines came up to her and said to her, Seduce him and see where his great strength lies, and by what means may we overpower him, that we may bind him to humble him. And we will give each of you 1,100 pieces of silver. So each of you, it's just her. I don't understand. So Delilah said to Samson, Please tell me where your great strength lies and how you might be bound, that one could subdue you. That's so very bold. Please tell me how I can destroy you.
Tell me how I can get rid of you, man.
Well, this is Samson defeats the Philistines. That's before this story. You know, with the jawbone, what Mariah was talking about earlier. I would say it was pretty common knowledge to know the strength of Samson. And they see the opportunity to try to use his weakness, which is women, to figure out how to overthrow him.
So they offered Delilah some silver if she could handle this task that they gave her. So she boldly went forth and just flat out asked him.
Pretty much. I would think that you would try to think of like a more subtle way to...
Yeah. Verses 7 through 9 say, Samson said to her, If they bind me with 7 fresh bowstrings that have not been dried, then I shall become weak and be like any other man. Then the lords of the Philistines brought up to her 7 fresh bowstrings that had not been dried, and she bound him with them. Now she had men lying in ambush in an inner chamber, and she said to him, The Philistines are upon you, Samson. But he snapped the bowstrings as a thread of flax snaps when it touches the fire. So the secret of his strength was not known.
She got a powerful spell over him. He let her tie him up, but maybe he knew it was because, like, ultimately it wasn't
actually gonna keep him tied up because
right?
He was strong enough to get out of anything.
I feel like that's pretty self-explanatory. He told her that if they tied him up with bowstrings, they had to be fresh bowstrings, that he wouldn't be able to overpower it. She goes back, tells the Philistines that, they give her bowstrings, and they try it.
He just busts out of it like a thread of flax when it touches fire.
So I guess I don't know what flax is, but like I know when you hold string tight and you put fire under it, it just pops right up. Yeah. Ew, this says the bowstrings were made of animal guts.
Ew.
Verses 10 through 12 say, Then Delilah said to Samson, Behold, you have mocked me and told me lies. Please tell me how you might be bound. And he said to her, If they bind me with new ropes that have not been used, then I shall become weak and be like any other man. So Delilah took new ropes and bound him with them and said to him, The Philistines are upon you, Samson. The men lying in ambush were in an inner chamber, but he snapped the ropes off his arms like a thread.
Samson's just playing games with him.
Yeah, I feel like this is way too set up for him not to know. So he's stronger than fresh bowstring, and he's stronger than new ropes. What's next?
We shall see next week. Also, we post videos on Wednesdays and Fridays. Wednesdays we do faith-based videos. Right now we are doing Weird Words with Amber and Mariah. Then on Friday we post fun videos. So makeup, food, fashion, DIY, you never know what you're going to get.
But it's going to be fun. Other than that, we hope you guys have a good day, have a good week, and don't forget to shine. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.